I said these authors, when I read this book, I feel like I'm spending time with them. Yes,
Hi, good afternoon, Deepak.
ma'am, Miss Bedi. Okay, Bedi ma'am. Okay, how are
Yeah,
you?
yeah. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm wonderful by the grace of God. Thank you.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's how one should be. So, how do you spend your day?
Spend this day. I wake up 4:30 early morning
Oh, wow. That's great. Yeah.
and ask what time I do go to bed.
What time you go to bed?
1 a.m.
1 a.m.
Yeah.
1. You sleep only for 3 hours, for
For
three
past
and a
few
half
days,
hours.
I'm trying to sleep. I'm forcing my body to sleep 3 or 4 hours.
Why? Why? Why?
I'm
You should
learning
be.
to sleep less. I know there are some bad effect on, but I'm trying to
Yes.
conquer my sleep. I'm fighting with my sleep because
I
I have a lot
understand. That's
of work to do. You know, I have a lot of work to do, and for past 10 years,
yes.
15 years, I have been sleeping between 7 to 8 hours, but I'm unable to accomplish that things. That is why.
Yes, that's a great gesture. I am there with you, and I would appreciate you that for that. Yes, there are many things. I also feel that my day is very small, and I am, too busy. So if people who sleep less work more, they are successful. They're bound to be successful. Nobody can stop that. And nobody
Right.
can stop that. So, what are you doing professionally?
I am a fitness coach. I make
Oh,
people exercise.
right. Okay, okay, that's great. So, but still, I would suggest yes, it's okay if it is good with your body to sleep for 3.5 hours. It's good. Our human body is such you can train it to any level, any level.
Yes,
It
yes,
is
yes.
possible, and you can always train your brain. It's not that I have been doing this for the last 25 years, now I cannot do it. No, you can always train this brain at any moment. If you are determined, you can do it. That's so great. And nowadays there are very few people like you who are who are feeling that I have to work more. I have many things to do. I have to accomplish so many things I want. But at the same time, you are staying in Delhi. You're
Yes.
staying in Delhi. So, especially in the metro cities, even in the smaller cities, people now they want, quick money. They don't want to work. They just want
True,
to
true.
have money. And that is why we have so much of unrest in society. Very young boys from very affluent families, and they do chain snatching, right? They are
And
there. They want money, so just snatch a gold chain, you get few thousand rupees, but not working hard.
and to be very honest, I have also goals that uh, I have to be a rich person. I'm sharing with you. Okay.
Yes, you should
And
be.
and and, and
Everybody should have, huh?
right, right. And the way you also everybody want to get quick rich, right? Rich quick,
Yes.
right?
Huh.
But
Hmm.
they're taking the path is different. No, as you said, robbing
Yes.
bank, snatching,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
they
Hmm.
are stealing something from and they're drug dealing. So my
Yes.
goal is to not take that path. My goal is to I have to work on my self development, right?
Yes. Hmm.
If I have to be something 5 years from now, and if I will work hard, if I will give everything of my capacity, then maybe after 5 years I will be millionaire.
You'll be there. Definitely, you will be there. No, as I said, nobody can stop you. And our society needs people like this who want to exert, who plan their goals, and then plan working towards their goal. It's not that only in the thought process you have a goal, you're not working towards it, and then you say, no, I could not achieve it. And I know when you want to achieve something, and if you are determined to put in efforts for that, you are bound to get it. Right.
Thank
So
you.
it is your
Thank you.
determination. So I wish you all the best for all your goals. In fact,
Okay.
people don't
Thank you.
want to learn the ropes. We normally use it, learn the ropes, because they don't want to learn any ropes for the coming goals. They just want to be grabbing money by hook or by
Yes.
crook. People
Yes.
go to the extent that they just, lift the ATM machines to get money. So they are doing it. They're not learning anything. So do you think learning is important?
100%. Without learning, you cannot grow. If you cannot grow, you cannot happy. And if you are not happy, what else is there? Nothing.
Yes, you have to learn. So
It's lifelong.
anything
It's
lifelong, it's a
lifelong journey.
lifelong process. And do you think there are special people from whom you learn?
No, I learned from books. I learned from podcasts. I learned from preachers.
Yes. I think I would say we learn from everybody who comes across. So from their negative activity we learn, from some through their positive activity we learn,
True. True.
right? There are
Agree.
many people who have achieved some position through their hard work we learn.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yes, books are your best friends for that. So yes, learning has to be there. Anything which you feel that was the best thing I learned.
Yes. I think I have learned that you are the creator of your life.
Yes, yes.
These things I
I
have.
I
I
I
have
think your
read.
fitness coach can say it. Yes.
Right. Right. I have read many books, and
I
this
have
is the
read
one.
many books.
I have
I
read
have
many.
read many.
Yeah, I have read many books, and this is the one common sentences I have almost found most of the books, that you can become what
Yes.
you want to be.
Yes.
And
It
and
is
there is
here
a
only. It's here.
yes, and there is a quote of Henry Ford. He used to say, "If you believe you can, or you believe you can't, either way you are right."
Yeah. That is the gist of life. Like many times you come across people who are just, grumbling, who are just saying, I can't do it, this is not possible, I've got this hurdle, I'm not getting time, my family is disturbing me, unhappy of everything, So they are the ones who are not confident of themselves and who have not learned this technique that you have learned, that I can do it. So you can always do it. And they don't want to learn anything. They don't want to
True.
learn anything.
And this day generation, they want to get entertained. They do not want to get educated,
Yes.
right? I can say.
Yes. Hmm. They don't want. And education is knowledge. It
Education
can
is
give
knowledge.
you everything. It can give you everything for that. So should we stop learning at any point of time?
Never, not at all, not at all, not at
Never,
all.
never,
Ne-
never we should be, stopping that.
Yes.
So, anything you would like to tell some of your youngsters as a message, that what is learning and how to keep learning? Can you say it?
Yes.
Supposing a
First,
group
I
of
will suggest,
youngsters. Hmm,
youngster, I will suggest that you have to, one of the most important skill you have to learn, that
hmm.
skill of learning.
Skill of learning, yes. Skill of
Yes.
learning. It's a skill. It's a skill.
It's
Very
skill.
rightly you said. It is a skill, and I would say many people don't have it. Many
No,
people don't have
you are
it.
right.
If you want to learn, you learn things from your help also in the house, from your help in the gym. Everybody has something to teach you. Like on
True.
Teachers Day, I feel everybody has been my teacher, because I
Mhm.
have learned everything. If I'm sitting with you, I'll learn few things from you. You will learn few things from me, and that's how we are leaving some part of us in others, and we are grabbing some part of others to us, and that is how we are growing.
True, true.
Right. So true. So that is we how we are going. So we, and supposingly if you don't have knowledge for anything, can it be harmful or no? It's okay. What do you think? You
if
are
you
going
don't
to
have knowledge for
for
anything,
anything and you are pursuing that
hmm
and you are going in for that. So is it okay or is it harmful? Or how is it harmful?
no, in order to pursue something, and if you don't have knowledge, you have to learn.
Yes,
If
it
you
can
still
be
you do not want to
disastrous.
learn,
Huh.
if you still
It
do
will
not
be
want to learn,
disaster.
then it will
Yeah,
be disaster.
it will be a disaster.
It will be a disaster.
You won't be able to go anywhere. You won't be
Yeah,
able to successful. You know?
right.
So learned person, whom you will say is a learned person in your life. Have you met anybody learned in your life? You would say yes, he or she is learned.
From whom I learn? Are you? Is
No,
this your
no.
question?
Anybody whom you are impressed with, and you
Okay.
feel he or she is real learned person.
Yeah, I said these authors. When I read this book, I feel like I'm
Hmm.
spending time with them. They
Okay.
are
Yes.
giving their own knowledge, what they have,
Hmm.
acquired for past 20 years, 15 years, 17 years, and they are putting those own knowledge in one book,
Yes. It's an
right?
effort of years together which makes
Yeah,
a book.
in a book, and one book, and one good book is equal to a master degree.
Yes, that is right. And do you think there is something like unlearning also?
Unlearning also what? This means what?
That is what I want to know from you. Is it something to that we say unlearn, unlearning?
I didn't understand the question. Unlearning means
Okay, just want try to analyze the word and then try to answer. Unlearn.
unlearn means that means your mind is not developed. You do not want to expand
No,
your mind.
no,
Huh.
no. It's not that. It's a very important thing, you know. Like it is that whatever we learn, we believe that is the best.
Okay.
And many times what happens is that we don't want to add to it because we feel that we are learned in this.
Okay.
So unlearn is to forget our level and to learn new things, add new things to it. So before learning, it's very important sometimes to unlearn.
Okay.
Just forget that you are the master. No, you are not the master for everything. There are many
Hmm.
things which you think you are the master, but you're not.
True.
So
True.
you have to unlearn. Unless you unlearn, you cannot learn for many
Mhm.
things.
True. 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 Agree.
Right. So
Yes,
anything you would like to say in this context? Unlearn and learn.
yeah, I'm unlearned. Mm.
I
I'm
unlearn frequently. I unlearn
frequently.
frequently
Yeah,
to
I
learn
unlearn
new
frequently
things.
in order to
Yes.
learn new things. Because if you are not unlearn, that means
Hmm.
you do not. You have to learn something. You have to get something. Right. Still, if you do not want to get, that means you are useless.
Yes. So that means if you don't unlearn, even it can be perilous, it can be
Yes.
disastrous. So you're not
Disaster.
ready to unlearn. So how would you learn
How to
more
learn.
things? Like it is said, if you empty glass, part of glass only, then you can pour some water, more water in it. So you have to unlearn. So how many types of learning do we have?
First of all, learning. I think learning is all about. I learn about life skill.
One is life skills. Yes, your personal development.
Yeah,
Learning
personal
is your
development,
about
and
your
second
personal
thing is
development.
yeah, and your professional learning, professional
Yes, professional
educational
learning, educational
educational.
learning.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
and I think these are three major learning.
main, and then nowadays we have come up with e-learning,
Mhm.
digital learning, which is very important. Youngsters are, through with this, but one age group, I can say 50 and above, not have a very good flow of that. But yes, nowadays, like this is what we are doing is e-learning. Is
Mhm.
e-learning. We are sitting at our
Okay.
places and then we are learning. So that is e-learning. So everybody has a learning curve, that
Mhm.
how fast or how slow you learn. So where do you place yourself in that, in the learning curve?
If I talk about learning, I'm very slow learner. I'm slow learner.
Okay. You
Yes.
have, you have judged yourself for that, that you are a slow learner. But I think it's better to be a learner.
Yeah.
It is not a problem if you are a slow learner, but if you are retaining things, then it's better to be a slow learner. Fast learning can be sometimes bad because it may not stay in the memory and you can forget it, right? It can happen.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, and one thing more is there any condition when your learning can deteriorate? Any conditions when you feel my learning is deteriorating or it can deteriorate?
No, it's all about. I don't think so. It deteriorate my learning. On the other hand, it will sprung up my talent, my knowledge, but
It
don't
will
it's deteriorate.
enhance. No, I will tell you. Like if you are not eating well, your immunity is low, you are sick, so your learning is affected. When you are sick, your brain, your mind is not working that efficiently, and then your learning can be affected. One, if you're
Mhm.
not sick, your body keeps thinking of the health only. When we talk of our brain, its priority is the body. If you are unwell, you just keep thinking, your brain keeps thinking of your body, right? And then it's not getting anything new. So if your diets are good, if you are exercising properly, you are healthy, then you are learning efficiently. But if your body is little sick, your learning can be affected. One. Any other thing you can think of?
In this way,
Yeah, in this way.
okay, okay, okay.
Hmm.
Apart from this, sometimes you are stuck in your in your personal life. That time also
Yes,
your
you
learning
are
can be
stuck
deteriorated.
in some unavoidable situations.
Unavoidable situation, right?
You
That
are
time
stuck
also.
in unavoidable situations. So at that
Mm.
point of time, your learning can be affected. What else?
Mm. Yes. And apart from that, when you are sometimes, yes, when you are you are having a stress, you know pressure from your office. At that
Yes.
time, you have a target to you have to hit this amount of sales, and you are unable to do that. Company is giving you warning letter, if you are unable
No,
to.
but at the same time, let me tell you one thing. When you are stressed, you under stress you work more, you learn more also. Did you notice? If we have an exam, just one evening before the exam, evening before the exam, whatever we read, we remember, we learn because of the stress. If there is no exam, we don't learn that fast. If the exam is there, we learn very fast. So stress is positive also and stress is negative also. So we learn with positive stress. When we take stress positively, I would say it like that. And if we take stress negatively, our learning is affected, right?
Sure, sure,
So
sure, sure. Yeah,
you agree to me that
yeah,
stress
you're,
can
you're
be
right.
positive also. Stress is positive also.
Can be no, as you explained, your each and everything, stress, your disease, whatever happening to you, to you, we take it. Life does not happen to you; it's happened for you.
It is happening to you, yeah. It's happening for
And
you.
right, and whatever something disaster or crisis we face, we encounter, we feel, oh, why this is happening for me? There is a book.
Why this is happening to me, to me.
Yeah, yeah. This is why
Ask
this is
him.
happening to me, and this
Huh.
book is teaching you same thing. Sometimes you have to believe. if you got laid off from your no office, or sometimes you got accident, I think
You met with an accident,
I
or you
met with
meet with an
accident.
accident.
Right. So that
Mhm.
if you take it as a positively, na,
You take
your
it in a positive stride. You
yes,
take it
yes,
in a positive stride. Yeah, that
you make
life,
a
it is.
blessing in disguise. Blessing in
Yeah,
disguise.
life is mixture of good things and bad things, bad happenings, good happenings. So if you accept it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, then you will go ahead firmly with your goals, and that is where you achieve it. And then you can be, one day you will be writing a book. So yes,
Yes,
how I achieved it. Right.
yes.
So yeah, then you can write it at one moment when you are a successful person. So learning, in fact, it is only learning which helps us grow. So anything, any learning or any learnings which helped you to grow to this present level.
Yes,
What all is that?
I think as I said that communication. You know, I'm communicating with you right now. I'm learning this skill, this language,
Hmm.
and language is not just about you are speaking. It's about communication. There is a difference between having conversation and having communication. Conversation means
Communication, communication and conversation.
yes,
Communication and conversation. So
yeah,
you have to improve on, I would suggest you on your pronunciation, right? It's conversation, it's
conversation,
communication,
communication.
conversation, communication,
Okay,
communication, conversation.
communication.
Yes,
Okay,
conversation.
conversation.
Yes, conversation, conversation,
Okay,
conversation. Right. Yeah. So that
so
is one. Mhm.
yeah, and communication means how while having no conversation with you, how you are feeling, how am I feeling? Am I agree with you or not? You are agree with me or not?
Do you
No.
agree with me or do I agree with you? Do you
Yes.
agree
Yeah.
with me
Do
or
you
do
agree
I
with me or
agree?
not? Do I agree with you or not?
Do I agree with agree? Do I agree with you or not?
Yeah, yeah, right.
So you are framing good sentences. Uh, I would suggest you have to work on your pronunciation. That is one. Second is you should work on punctuation.
Punctuation. Yeah.
That is where to put a small pause in your sentence, where you put a bigger pause in your sentence, where to put a question mark in your sentence. So you have to work on that. And another thing is you can speak little in a modulation. Your modulation is okay. There is up and down. It is there, but yes, you need to work more on that. Your ideas are good, your thought flow is good, you can speak well, you can argue well, you can put on your ideas nicely. So work on these few things.
Mm-hmm.
And little bit of grammar, vocabulary, of course, is never ending process.
Yeah.
More words you know, better it is, right? So you have to improve on these things, and you'll be a good speaker, and you have a lot of knowledge, and I appreciate your thinking, which I would say is great. That when you have faith in yourself, you can win the world. I take it like that. I take it like that because in my life also I have met many people who could not go where they wanted, who could not go to the heights they wanted, and then they blame everyone. But the fault lies within you because you didn't, worked hard to the extent it required.
Yeah.
So you have all the, I would say, positive features in your personality for that. So keep working, keep exerting, putting in efforts. So all the best. Nice meeting you in the session.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much for motivating me. You are the one who, okay, who after knowing that I take 3 or 4 hours of sleep. Okay, you are the one who is saying, yeah, you just Deepak, go ahead and you can do it. But most of the people,
Yes,
people say, oh, sleep is needed. You but at least you
which
must
is,
sleep 6 hours, 7 hours. But
I tell you, it is needed, but one more thing I'll add to this. If you do pranayam, do you do pranayam? You are an instructor, you go to gym, so when you do exercise, there's a lot of pranayam. But one thing I would suggest you, if you do anulom vilom for 15 minutes, that
Mhm.
compensates the energy you will get from your sleep, that will be compensated in those breathing exercises. So if you do pranayam, you can always control your sleep and you will have the same benefits. Yes, you will have the same benefits to your family because then you are relaxed, your neurons are activated, so it does very good to you. So you can add to that. So you can teach your
Sure.
students also
Uh-huh.
that they should be doing pranayam. I do pranayam for almost 40 to 50 minutes daily,
Oh,
almost if not 7 days, 6 days or 5 days a week. I try to do it, and I feel then your energy is endless. You're not tired,
oh.
right? So yes, you can add to that. Okay,
So,
okay,
okay. Thank you
okay
so much for
then. Very
continuing.
nice.
Okay. Have a good
Okay,
day.
bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you too. Bye.